Hey guys, this is Jimmy from Primer Is Best. The video you're about to watch is a great video. It really is. But my wife and I bought microphones that you can clip onto your shirt. And if you watch the video, you'll see the microphones clipped on our shirts. And we was trying to make the videos better. Better quality, where you could hear my wife talking instead of me having to repeat things that she had said because I thought maybe you couldn't hear. Well, we got some microphones and my wife checked out the reviews. The reviews were great. And my wife said, I think I found us a set of microphones that we could use on our channel to make the video experience, better. Well, we got the microphones, and the video you're about to watch is my wife and I using the microphones as the video goes on. And I think at the front of the video, the video you're about to see, I think I'm explaining to you that we're fixing to test out some new microphones. The microphones turned out to be somewhat junk. At times it sounds like we're in a tin can, and at times it just goes completely out and you can't hear anything. But I'm pointing at things on the truck that I think that you might want to know about this truck. It's a 1978 Chevy C10 truck that goes by the name of Billy James. That's the name of this truck. We always name our trucks. It's a whole lot less confusing that way if we do. So that's what we did. And I'm sad to say the microphones didn't work out very well, but the video is very good in my opinion. But I'm going to recap real quick in case you run across a spot that doesn't have very good sound or no sound at all. And I'd appreciate it if you'd watch the video. It would mean a lot to my wife and myself, and I want to apologize again for the microphones. But like I said, my wife checked them out very thoroughly and everybody said they were good. We charged them up, which took a few hours, and everything worked out good, I thought. And my wife even stopped after we made a little introduction here about what we were doing, and she said it sounds good. But anyway, y'all be the judge, and I'm going to show you, and I'm going to recap right now what's in the video that we done yesterday. I painted the hood white. Remember, it was teal green, and you'll see that in the video. I painted under here black. Black, to cover up the teal green and all that other stuff that was under this hood. It makes it look a lot cleaner, I think. And let's see what else. I done this back here, and you'll see that in the video. I don't know if there's any sound. I don't know. I'm just trying to get you up to speed. I painted this same color as the truck. Put this piece of trim on and put my wheel well molding on this truck. This is where Tim Dixon fixed it, put new metal in here. There's no Bondo. There's no Bondo or nothing in this truck, or fiberglass, none of that. I always leave the weld scars, because if somebody else one of these days winds up with Billy James, if they want to put Bondo or fiberglass or whatever you do, you can do that. But I don't mislead anybody. This truck is what it is kind of truck. But anyway, I was bragging on my buddy GM 1038. Like I said, I'm just recapping. This truck is from a custom deluxe. It took 7 trucks to make this truck. This truck bed is from a custom deluxe, and it wasn't born with this trim. So check out my buddy GM 1038. GM 1038. His name is Brian. And check out my buddy Tim Dixon at Gas Axe Chop Shop. Now, Tim is on Facebook. If you type in Gas Axe Chop Shop, Axe is spelled A-X-E, Gas Axe Chop Shop. So Tim's done all the metal work on this truck, and Brian put the trim and all that other stuff on. Him and his dad Charlie put the motor and transmission in. I mean, this truck was junk. And I'm trying to, like I said, recap what was in the video that you might can hear, you might not.
More than likely, More than likely not.
More than likely not. That's right. My wife is going to order some good microphones.
I looked at the reviews on that particular mic, and all of them came back. The reviews were like excellent. There's like maybe one or two out of thousands, and it's like, why did it not work for us?
I don't know. That's the way things go for us occasionally, but it's all good. And like I said, majority of the video you can hear what we're saying, and after you watch it for a minute or two, you get used to the tin can sound. I guess
we should have tested them out before we.
Well, yeah, we should have tested it before. I mean, we tried it a little bit in the house, and they seemed to work great, but outside, not so good.
Picked up the bird sounds.
Yeah. So I want to apologize for that right away, and I just want to tell you what we done to the truck. It's somewhat embarrassing, but I mean, we're just trying to make the videos better. Some people say, why don't you buy this or do this or whatever? Well,
we're trying.
Yeah, we're trying. Say it again.
We are trying.
I can hear that. So just recapping what we done yesterday, it took hours. My wife had to go to the store. I don't know if you heard this part or not. I ran out of paint, and this spot up here, all this is where the plastic blew up. We had it plastic cover, and a gust of wind out of nowhere. I just got done painting this side. A gust of wind out of nowhere just blew the whole thing up, and we had it taped. See, there's tape.
Stuck to the paint.
Yeah, stuck to the paint and made that. So I'm using that to my advantage. But anyway, I just want to tell you that and apologize for that. We're not going to use those microphones. We're sending them back. They're junk. And anyway, I just wanted to let you know that.
If they have a microphone suggestion, please let us know.
Yeah, microphone suggestion. That's a good idea.
A good one.
We're wanting to get a good microphone.
That they know for a fact.
Yeah, that they know for a fact is good.
Send us a link.
Yeah. And, we're interested in buying some mics so you can hear what she's saying and you can hear what I'm saying and, without sounding like you're in a tin can. So I thank y'all for watching, and please watch the video. I think you might find it entertaining. I mean, it's not all bad. The video part's good. It's just the sound. The sound quality is somewhat poor and, not to my liking. And we're going to do better on the next one, guys. Hang right in there, okay? Here we go. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Primer This Best. My name is Jimmy, and you're probably going to hear a lot of racket. We've had a lot of rain and storms, and I think there's some trees that fell down, and they're being cut up. I live in East Tennessee, and we had 2.5 inches of rain in the last 2 days, and today's a beautiful day. Thank the Lord for that. We need to dry out. It is so damp and wet here. I actually had if you look right over here, there was a huge pine tree growing there, and I had lightning hit it a couple of years ago. Well, maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago, something like that. Lightning hit it, killed the tree, and I was afraid it was going to fall, so I went ahead and had it cut down. And I learned a lesson from that too, besides lightning is dangerous, is don't pay anybody for the job until they're completely done. I learned my lesson again on that. People just take advantage of you. Anyway, that's another story, another time, and I don't want to get into it because I'm in a great mood. The Lord has let me live another day, and here I am today. As you can see, the wheels are all damp. It's damp here in East Tennessee. We need about 2 weeks of no rain. Anyway, sorry. There I go again. And there's a skeeter trying to get me. I'm going to get in this truck, 1978 Chevy C10 truck, Billy James. The plan for today is, if I can get to the front yard, is I'm going to paint this hood and paint that spot that my buddy Tim Dixon fixed for me on the rear quarter. Billy James, I got the right keys. I'm notorious for picking up the wrong ones. There's the old hood that was on this truck. Oh my goodness. I gotta squeeze through here and I gotta get some of this out so I can get in. This is my wheel well molding. And all right, let's get in here. My wife, Mrs. PIB, let me scoot over here. I can just do one thing at a time this morning. Might have to make me another cup of coffee. Oh, all right. Hear the clock working, so I got a good battery connection. Let's crank this thing up. Man, it's been a week, I guess, since I've started. Yeah, it's been over a week. It's been over a week since I started, and this thing started right up. It's carbureted. It's a 350 with a 400 turbo. Yep, I'm praying that I can get through the yard. My yard is so wet, and it's ridiculous. I mean, I know some people need rain. I'm grateful for rain. I really am. I mean, I'm always complaining about it, but when we get it here in East Tennessee, it sits here for days and won't go on. And then when it gets out of East Tennessee where I live, I mean, it just seems like it flies right out over the ocean in about 2 hours. But when it gets here, it sits here. As I was saying, I got sidetracked again, didn't I? I complain about rain, and I apologize. Some people would love to have it, and I wish I could ship it to you. Mrs. PIB, my wife purchased 2 microphones, so I think she's going to try them out during the video, and hopefully it will work out pretty good. I'm trying to get more high tech. I'm an old guy. I'm 67, and new technology, new things don't come easy for me. My mind is old, and my body's starting to get wore out, and you know, new technology is great for younger folks, you know, and smarter folks than me, which just about everybody just about everybody's smarter than me. But anyway, I'm just letting this warm up for just a minute, and I'm trying to talk to y'all. I'm gonna paint this hood the same color as the truck, white, and I'm hoping I might have to watch one of my older videos on this to see what color I painted this truck. You know, I rattle can paint everything, and I've painted this truck twice. I was trying to go for a different look. You know how you can't hurt this old truck. Okay, I'm going to pause this here, and y'all praying, you know, that I can make it to the front yard without getting stuck. I have in this truck before. So hang in there, guys. I'll be right back. Guys, I made it. I made it. You can kind of see how wet the yard is. Man, I just come around through here, and I was kind of booking it there a little bit because I was afraid if I slowed down any, I'd get stuck. My yard is just drenched. Oh. I'm letting this run for just a second. I'm going to paint this white. And like I said, I've painted the whole truck. I've rattle can painted the whole truck white. It was born white, and I've rattle can painted it white. I'm going to paint this hood white. This makes the 3rd or 4th hood I've had on this truck. I keep coming up with better ones. And my buddy GM Tim on YouTube, his name is Brian, but check out his YouTube channel, GM Tim 38. I got this hood from him. It's a good flat hood, and I was kind of reluctant to paint it because when we washed it, man, this color was so pretty, but I want to paint it white. My wife wants it white. Majority of y'all want it white, so I'm going to paint it white. See, what else is I going to tell you? There's the piece that goes on the spot over here. Let's see. There's my screws to put the wheel well molding on. So hopefully I can get all that done. This right here. Anyway, let me turn this off. I gotta get busy. Just vacuumed this thing out last time I had it out, and it's already, it don't matter. It's part of it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pause this here, guys, and I'm gonna look at my old video of when I painted this truck and see what shade of white I use. There's all kinds of different shades of white, and I want to kind of somewhat make it match. And I want to tell you guys, you might want to subscribe to this channel, because when I get done painting this truck, rattle can painting it, I'm gonna, oh, hang on a minute. YouTube doesn't like music. I don't want to pay, I can't pay copyright infringement fees, whatever. If you ever send me a video of your car or truck, do not include music, because YouTube will kick it off my channel. And I'm referring to, by the way, I'm referring to PIBs. That stands for Primer Is Best. PIB subscriber rides. You're welcome to send, I'll say this real quick. You're welcome to send me a video of your car or truck. Doesn't matter if it's Chevy or GMC or Dodge or Ford. I like them all, guys. Truly, I do. I like them all. But if you'd like to send me a video of your car or truck in any condition, you just found it in the woods, you just you know, you just traded for it, you just sold it, and here's what, you know, here's a video of it going, leaving your house, just whatever you want to do, in any condition. It can be in pieces and your plans for it, or it can be without a motor and transmission. This didn't have nothing when I got it, nothing. All these parts, it took 7 trucks to make this one. I mean, it's a pieced together, some people would call junk. Pieced together old truck, but I like the story with it, Billy James. Anyway, if you'd like to send me a video of your car or truck, you are more than welcome to, and I will put it on this YouTube channel, Primer Is Best, absolutely, positively for free. Won't cost you anything, and you can show your family, friends, co-workers, even people you don't like. Oh, I'm starting to kind of wake up a little bit. I'm trying to get going, guys. To primerisbest@comcast.net. Facebook Messenger Primer Is Best, or Instagram Messenger Primer Is Best. Send me a video of what you have, or what you just sold, found in the woods dead, whatever. I like looking at other people's stuff. I see my stuff all the time. It's refreshing to see someone else's now and again. You know what I mean? I'll put it on there, and I will let you know when I post the video, so you can tell your family and friends and co-workers that your car or truck is on YouTube on Primer Is Best. Please send the video to, make your video no more than 3 minutes long, okay? No more than that. Otherwise it says file too large, file too big, and I can't get it. If it needs to be longer than that, stop the video at, say, like 2 minutes. You know, walking around it and talking about it, what you're going to do, what you just done, blah, blah, blah. You know it, I don't. And send me, you know, stop it at 2 minutes, and then send me the rest. Start another video from where you left off, and my wife and I will put it together. No matter how many you send, you can send 5, you know, videos 2 minutes long, and I'll be happy to put it together, you know, to make a complete story, and it'll be fun to look at. I enjoy stuff like that. I truly do. My wife does too. We sit around looking at that kind of stuff all the time. There's a lot of YouTube channels that I watch that are interesting, built on a budget, and Clausen Customs. You know, there's a whole bunch, and I have people saying, do I watch Maple Motors? Yeah, you know, when I can, I'll watch Maple Motors, and United by Trucks. All those folks don't know me, but you know, I still watch them anyway. Getting back to this, see, I'm wasting time. I get started talking, I'm a talker. Send me a video and I'll be happy to put it on. I'll let you know when I post the video, and you can, you know, you can watch it with your wife and kids and all that stuff. It's really entertaining. And the reason I do this stuff, guys, is not just to see y'all stuff. It's because you can see your truck progression of it. You know, send me a video of it 6 months from now or a year from now, and you can see, you know, the progression. You know what I mean? This truck, I've had this truck for years, and I've just now got it to this point. And this took me years. So, I mean, you can kind of see the transformation. Okay, I'm going to pause this here. I'm going to watch the video and try to find the video where I showed what color shade of the white is. You know, they got different shades, white, black. They're all, even though they say white or black, there's different shades. So I've got this much out, but I don't know why, but I got a suspicion that this is not it. I don't think it's gloss white. It could be. And then I got semi-gloss black, flat black. Oh, them two's the same. I got some more paint somewheres, but I need to watch the video. So y'all hang in there, and we'll see what this turns out like. I got to get busy. See y'all in just a bit. Don't run off now. See y'all in just a bit.
Are you ready? I'm testing these. Can you hear me? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Why are you holding a microphone to your ear?
Well, you said, can I hear you?
It's a microphone.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. You said, can I hear you?
But you're holding the microphone to your ear.
I'm holding this microphone. Okay, guys, I got this thing. Had to get some tape and tape up that bag, and I found out the original paint, the paint that I used on this truck while watching one of my older videos, and it is this shade right here, and we got it at our local, what is it?
Co-op.
Co-op store. Yeah, it's called White Sack. So I have some. Yeah, there's a little bit in this can help me with this small spot.
Looking to see if some grass I planted was growing.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to paint this real quick, guys. And I'm just showing you what I'm doing. I got to shake it up. And hopefully I won't get paint all over the place. Okay, it's going to take a while for me to shake it up.
I'll shake it up.
Do your shake it up dance. Okay. That's good. Let's go with it.
But you said it was going to take a while.
Well, that is a while. Isn't it? Wow. That's good. Let's take the lid off. Let's get busy. Let me see how this sprays first. Perfect. Just want to make sure. I always clean the nozzles out, but I'm about to get too old for this, ain't I? By the way, I want to thank Tim Dixon at Gas Axe Chop Shop for doing this. Doesn't he do great work? I mean, metal work, customization, or customizing. Is that a word, customization?
It is now.
It is now, yeah. And Tim's a great guy. Be sure to check him out on Facebook. Type in Gas Axe Chop Shop. Axe is spelled A-X-E. Gas Axe Chop Shop. Tim Dixon and his wife Angie Dixon is on Instagram. If you type in Gas Axe Girl Friday, it's all one word. It's 4 words, but you just put them together. Gas Axe Girl Friday on Instagram. She is working on my seat as of this video for my 1984 Chevy C10 truck Moon Pie. So she's doing that. They're great folks and my best friends. and Charlie and Waylon and Corey and of course GM 1038 Brian. We're just all we're together.
Isn't he a good painter?
No. No. Looking better, isn't it?
Yes.
Tim done a great job. I mean, you can hardly tell there's anything there. There is a weld scar, and if you're new to the channel, I had one little bit of rust right there, and Tim fixed it for me. But I mean, you can't ask for much better than that. I'm just telling you guys, if you've ever done any welding, you know this job looks great. Tim always does a real good job, whatever he does.
What are those runs from?
No, that's markings from the trim.
There's grays.
Huh?
There's
that was already there.
Oh.
Tim put some gray primer on it.
Okay.
For me.
Okay.
Okay, we good. Are we on the air now?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all let us know what you think about these two microphones. It might be too much for y'all to handle. I don't know. With both of us talking. I decided to paint underneath this hood before I do the top white. So I'm going with black. And I got to tell you, I don't remember where I got this paint, but it's cheap paint.
Oh, it's Lowe's.
Lowe's?
There's.
Oh, man, this is some good paint. It's flat black. It sprays good. I like this nozzle. I done a little test right there, and I mean, just spritzed it, and it looks pretty good. So I'm going to get my mojo on here and get used to this paint can and the way it sprays. And then I'm going to start down here and work my way back up. So this is what I'm doing. I thought it'd be better to do it now as opposed to later. This truck, like I just told Mrs. PIB, is not going to Mecum auctions, not going to Barrett Jackson. It's just an old daily driver, beater, glad to be alive kind of truck. It actually sprays pretty good. I might get some more of this. It's going to take me a while to get all these little crevices and places like this in the hood. I'll have to go back the other way as well. So it might take me a little while. But I'm trying to do this in a hurry, but you know how things are, when you do stuff in a hurry. I'm just trying to flat black it. See, I got to do this other side. Come on over here. Okay. Okay, I got a full can, and I'm going to try to do the hardest part first and work my way up. And I'm right-handed, so it might not turn out too good. I don't know. But it don't matter. I'm having fun, and this old truck's just glad to be alive. Because it might have been a Honda or a Hyundai or a Kia by now. Well, I'm sure it would have been something. Or maybe a can of Campbell's soup. Who knows? I'll be painting this white. Would it have been easier to paint the hood before we put it on? Yeah. But I was at Brian's and he was trying to hurry up
We were trying to hurry up.
We were trying to hurry up and get out of his way, so this is okay. Okay, you can pause it there.
We're going to show you something that always happens when he paints.
Yeah, it was nice and calm. And then as soon as I said paint,
A breeze came.
Yeah.
We watched some guy on YouTube. The same thing happened to him. Every time he paints, a breeze comes up. Remember we saw him? He was doing the turbo clear.
Oh, yeah.
He has a truck named Fred.
But he doesn't, he's just a new guy on YouTube, and it popped up as a suggestion. I guess because I said paint, it brought him up as a suggestion, and I watched it, and he was using turbo clear coat on his truck.
And it turned out really good. His truck's name is Fred. If you type in
It's
Fred,
a long bed, like 75, I'm sorry, 85 or 86 model. And I think he lives in Middle Tennessee, but
I'm not sure.
I think he does somewhere. We live in East Tennessee, if you didn't know. I'm just spritzing this, guys. I'm trying to use this can up. It's getting really low.
Anyway, we'll look up that guy's name and let you know.
I don't know how we're going to do that because I don't know his name.
I do.
Oh, okay. This can's about done. I'm just trying to use it up. I'm going Spatina style, so if you're wondering, well, why don't he clean? Why don't he do this? I don't do that. This is what I do. I just let her rip, tater chip, as Richard Rawlings says. Okay?
Here's his video. His name is.
Oh.
Timmy Forget.
We gotta wait. That's his YouTube channel, Timmy Forget. Anyway, he doesn't know me from Adam, but
That was a pretty good video.
pretty good video. I enjoyed it. That's his truck he's working on, Fred.
It looks really good when he finished it.
He's done a good job. Check him out if you get an opportunity. I try to help out folks that don't have a lot of subscribers, and you know, I try to help them out, give them a boost if I can. If you do subscribe to him, please tell him you heard about him from Primer Is Best on YouTube. I'd appreciate it. I'm going to get me another can, shake it up, and I'll get back at this hood, okay, guys? See y'all in just a bit. I ran out of that good thing I started out with, which it was cheap. I lost this phone, man. I didn't find it. Co-op plan. So that's what I finished up with. That's good. Okay, got done eating a delicious turkey sandwich. I don't normally eat bread because I'm trying to watch my weight and sugar. I'm not diabetic or anything. They say borderline, but I don't know. I think they say that just about everybody. Anyway, I am watching my weight. I've lost 20 pounds, 20 plus, I guess. That's another story. Sorry about that. So now I'm going to get started painting this. This is dry. It took me about 15 minutes to eat and talking to Mrs. PIB. And sure enough, my wife was telling me one of our neighbors had a tree come down, and it was a huge tree. And so they're trying to clean up that mess. So if you hear a bunch of racket in the background, it's because of that. Like I said, we have a lot of storms around here. I need to find my paint. And here it is. This has got some in it, and this is a full can. This is, I don't know, partially full, maybe 3/4, something like that. So I'm going to start painting this, and when I paint, I'm going to start at the hardest part first, which will be up there, and just paint. Probably take me several coats. So I'll shake this up, turn on my little radio, plays oldies but goodies, and we'll get at it. Hang in there, guys. There's something wrong with this spray can.
You want to tell everyone what happened?
Sure.
Come on over.
Oh. I just painted this side, and then the wind picked up. Hadn't done it the whole time I've been out here. Wind picked up and through this piece of plastic. You can see all the white up on the hood. I just got done and got started on that side. Can you believe it? So now,
Do over.
yeah,
So sorry.
it's going to blow up again. This can's junk. I don't know if I'm going to have enough paint. It's not. I don't have as much paint as what I thought I did. I don't think I'm going to have enough. I'm going to have to go to the store. This spray's really junky. Okay. Okay, guys, all is not lost. Mrs. PIB has volunteered. I was going to go with her, but she told me just to stay here and keep working on this truck. But she's went to town to go get some more of that paint. And I hate I ran out. I thought I had 1 3/4 of a can, but my calculations were wrong. The second can I got into was just about out. I must have picked up another can in my hand and thought that was the same color, but it was not. And I hate that happened. I mean, it's instant patina. It's great. But it's not exactly what I had in mind. And to be honest with you, the wind has been blowing and it was my fault. I should have taped this plastic down more. But that's the way it goes. So I've got me a stool out here. I'm going to try my best to put this trim on the back here. Hopefully I won't mess it up. Some days are good and some days are kind of trying, aren't they? So I'll see what I can do here. I don't know if I can or not, but I think I can. We'll see what we can do. Hang in there, guys. We'll see what kind of mess I get into get into this time. Okay, guys, before I put this piece of trim on here, I want to give a big shout out to my buddy, GM1038 on YouTube. Please check him out and subscribe to his YouTube channel. His name is Brian. And as I mentioned before, this truck bed, and nearly every piece on this truck is from different trucks. This bed come off of a custom deluxe. It did not come with the hose. He had to measure and drill every one of these holes that you see this trim on from the bed forward around. He put all this trim on, but he left this piece off, as I've said before in my other videos. So Tim Dixon, my buddy Tim Dixon at Gas X Chop Shop, that welded in this piece of metal, cut the rust out, put it in, but they left this piece out so Tim could do that. So that's what I'm going to do. Just thought I'd show you. There's a screw hole here. It's going to sit like this. If you're not familiar, I'm just acting like I guess I'm acting like you just landed on planet Earth. I guess I'm not real smart myself. I'm not making fun of anybody because I'm not smart at all. But this piece here with this nut will go in this hole, and I've already got my socket out with ratchet. And then these other two that go in the middle here, they will. Let's try to open this up so you can see. It's like a little clip that you push in, and it will snap into place. I just thought I'd tell you that. So if you ever, Brian is an amazing guy. He got all this straight. I mean, this truck looks so good with this trim on it. So anyway, I thought I'd show you that just before I get started. And my wife and I bought all this trim brand new at Brian and his dad Charlie went to a show in Pigeon Forge last fall. The Rod Run. It's called the Rod Run. Fall Rod Run, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. They picked up this trim and the trim for my 1966 Chevy C10 truck that is still over at GM 1038s as of this video. I mean, I don't know when you're seeing this. So anyway, this trim was for both trucks was over $1,000. I want to say 1,100. It's quite expensive, and my goodness, it's made cheap. Oh my goodness, the '66 trim especially, that was made really cheap quality. I mean, poor quality, but it looks good on the truck, and I think it's going to have to work. It's a lot of money spent. So let me get busy on this, guys. The sun is catching up to me, and talking's not getting anything done, is it? See y'all in just a bit. Hang in there. This is worth mentioning too. It's got these little sticky things I just now seen. It's got a little slot that you can slide all this stuff in, and it's got a little sticky thing like 3M tape, double-sided tape, and I'm going to stick it approximately right in here. I'm thinking. So just thought I'd mention that. Give you the whole enchilada, so they say. See y'all in a bit. Okay, guys. I got all this trim on, and I couldn't remember, for the life of me, I couldn't remember why there wasn't holes in here, because I remember this bed is a custom deluxe, and it did not come with this chrome. I put this on, drilled the holes, put them on, and had to remember that this, I'm crazy, had to remember this piece is new, so I had to drill a couple holes. But I got all this on, and it looks pretty dang good. I'm real proud. Once again, I want to give a big shout out to my buddy GM 1038 for putting all the chrome on. It's really aluminum, but I call everything chrome. Putting all the chrome on this thing from the front to the back, and measuring the tailgate and all this stuff was, and then drilling the holes. I mean, he done a great job. I mean, and Tim Dixon did done a great job on that. On all the repairs, Tim has welded so much on this truck, rockers and cab corners and floors and stuff on this old truck, and they both just done an outstanding job. Big old shout out to my wife. I don't know if you can see her. She's waving at y'all if you can't see her. She's in the garage cleaning off a shelf, and she's wanting to clear out some stuff. And oh, there it is. There's that piece of sticky 3M tape that I stuck approximately right here. Approximately seems to fit pretty good. My wife went to our local co-op. She finally got back, and they only had 4 cans, so she bought all 4 cans of that co-op brand paint. So I'm going to start. This is This is all dry now. You know, this thing hasn't, look, the wind's not even blowing now. Just that one time when I just got done painting this side, that's when it blew up harder than it's ever done, and just, you know, the wind, and it blew the plastic up on here. So, can you believe that? What luck. But it's okay. It's all going to be okay. I'm going to get started painting. I'm going to shake up this can, one of the new cans that we have, and guess I'll have to fix all this and, you know, finish painting this side and stuff. I might move this truck to the shade a little bit more too while I'm at it, because I'm losing my shade, and I was trying not to lose the shade because that metal gets hot, and I'm trying to keep it somewhat cool. Okay, guys, I'll see y'all in just a little bit. Hang in there with me. I'm sorry this is taking so long. Isn't it funny how things you think are going to take, you know, I actually thought like 3 hours tops, and it's already getting late in the day, starting to get late in the day. Probably 3 o'clock, I guess. Dang, I don't know. It seems like oh, my wife said it was 2:13. So, but I'm just saying I got started early, and it's getting late, and you know I haven't stopped other than to eat a sandwich. So I'm gonna move this truck up, take all this stuff off, move the truck up a little bit more here to the shade, and let it cool off. And I won't have much time because the sun will catch up to me really quick. Hang in there with me, guys. Okay.